Hello everyone, please maintain silence. Next team is ready to present. From every team, we are learning something new. And as adults, we are excited to hear all this presentation. Please maintain silence. Alright guys, team is ready. Please maintain silence. Go ahead guys.
Our company is called Aspire, and it's my way to say it. My name is Akasha Develli.
My name is Mahika Kantanala.
And I'm Rohil Verma. So money is a big thing, right? Everybody wants to save money. And if it were that easy, then everybody would be rich. But studies have shown that the average person spends 30% of their paycheck unnecessarily. People annually spend $2,000 on food, $2,000 on entertainment, and $9,000 on transportation. With other living expenses included, this amounts to $55,000. You may ask, what is the best way for me to save money? Research shows that the most effective way to save money is through a budget. By a show of hands, how many of you have created a budget? How many of you have stuck to that budget? If you haven't, you're not the only ones. 90% of people that create a budget forget about it. And they don't stay true to it, which is why they end up losing money. With this in mind, we created Aspire. Aspire is a new way to save money. It's accessible, convenient, and most importantly, it saves time. With Aspire, you are able to create and manage your own budgets, create saving goals, get notifications about deals and coupons, get your own free credit score, and manage your own investments in small businesses. Can you go back again?
Okay.
Okay,
The feature.
the next one. So we make money by advertising. So other companies like Kroger, Walmart, any clothing companies, they can pay us to put an ad on our app. And when they do that, we tailor their ads to people who have interest in buying those goods. Say you go to Walmart to buy milk, Kroger can send you a 20% coupon to get off on milk and bread. So you can go to Kroger. And some of the features that it has is to create a manageable budget. So with this budget, you'll have to see visuals on what you're buying and how you're spending your money and where your money is concentrated on. And with this, you can get some tips and tricks on to spend your money wisely and how you should do it.
Another feature is saving goals. So say that you have something that you want to aspire for, say a new laptop. You can input that into Aspire, and it'll give motivation throughout the program so that you can not waste your money and stay true to that goal. And then once you reach that goal, it'll send you a list of different deals and prices where you can find the best deal on that certain thing.
And when you find a vendor that you want to buy from, we can contact the vendor and you can get it shipped to your house. Another one is coupons. So we can give coupons to anybody tailored to your interests, and with this, companies will pay us some money, and when we do that, you can go to that store or you can get it from online, and you can save much more normal.
Another feature is you can get your own credit score, and then you can see how you rank up against other people using Aspire. And you can also earn certain prizes based on your credit score.
Aspire is very easy and to use and understand. We don't use like barcode numbers like PZ81234 because no one knows what that is, and it could be some random product you didn't buy or some it's confusing. So we'll only use the description that says it was only if you want pizza, it says Pizza Hut, where you bought it from, how much it is, and it'll get deducted immediately through your budget.
We also have a point system integrated in order to keep the user motivated and interested throughout his budget. So basically the way the point system works is that every time you save a certain amount of money, then you get a point. And as those points progress, you can earn certain prizes throughout the app, such as certain coupons and other perks.
And you will get alerts when suspicious activity is occurring in your account. And you'll also get alerts when you reach your goal and you have enough money to buy what you want. You can get achievements. You saved $100 this month, and you can get alerts from coupons.
Okay, so another one of our features has to do with investments. So one of the things that makes our app different than, say, Mint.com is that we include investing in it. Okay, so the three types of investors that we're catering for are the aggressive investors, so the people that are interested in, that are more adventurous when it comes to investing, and they want to invest in small companies, startups, and aggressive stocks. So there's a certain group of high-end investor advisors that we will dedicate just for that certain group of people. We have one just like that for the moderate investors, the people who are somewhat adventurous but still want to play a little bit safe. So they're more likely to invest in mutual funds and a combination of blue chip and aggressive stocks and bonds. And then we have the conservative. So these are people that are wanting to save money but also gain money in a very conservative way. And so they're more likely to invest in bonds and in blue chip stocks. Okay. So with the premium version, you can manage your small business. So it can track your revenue, your taxes, your bills, and your payroll, and it gives you advice to improve and grow your business. Okay. And then we have the security portion. Because we're linked to your bank account, security is an extremely important part for us. So we pledge not to misuse or abuse any of the information. You will get alerts when suspicious activity occurs, and we will help you create a secure login and password so that no one can access your information. Target market. So the demographics are people. So we're based in Dallas, Texas, and 23.5% of the population in Dallas is between 18 and 65, an ideal range for us. These are the people that are trying to save money for either retirement or save money to pay off their loans, their student loans. Okay.
Okay, the next one. Alright, so again, we have one office in Dallas, and our business is mainly an app and a website. And our SWT, our strength is we have a lot more features than other companies, just Mint, QuickBooks, QuickNotes, and we also have a hands-free software. No more inputting in information because you might forget that. We automatically track it. And this is our smaller business, so other companies can put us down. Okay, and we have opportunities. It's a new market, and there's not many competitors, but all the competitors we have are big, and it's a free product. It's faster and newer and more reliable. And the industry is, like I said before, it's a brand new market. And the revenue, as if last year, was 24.5 million, and the market started about 2 years ago, which is very impressive. And advertising. To get our name out there, we're going to advertise via Facebook and Twitter and local news networks.
Question, please.
Have you done any just search on App Store? How many apps are there? Just
Yes, I have. There's many apps actually, but the ones that are close to us and the ones that have the same features as us, they are only like 5 or 6 competitors.
The only really big company that poses a threat to us is a company called Mint. And what Mint does is, it does what we do, but only the basics. We go further. All Mint does is provides an actual plan, but with Aspire, it gives different opportunities and And not only does it help manage your budget, it also helps manage your small company and business.
So your presentation indicated that you offer a lot of things, right? So if there was one thing that you would pick, that said, this was the best thing that we can do, what would that be?
I feel like the investment portion of it would be something that we would really want to target, because I personally haven't seen any apps that are designed specifically for people to get advice from high-end investors. So it kind of brings the high end of the market to the common people. So it makes a common ground, and it's a new thing that I don't think hasn't been searched up much.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Now we will take a break and 3:15, so maybe 10 minutes and then we'll start.
Again, I would like to thank Aina TV for covering this event today. Today is the final day of a 6-week youth workshop that we conducted at University of Texas, Dallas. We took students from 9th grade to 12th grade, and today is the final event that they're presenting all their business ideas to a panel of judges who are here. I would like to introduce the judges to the Telugu community and the Indian community. I have on my left Al Bhakta, who happened to be. Can you cut down? Can you cut down? I think we have a lot of noise. Okay. फिर start करेंगे? Huh? Okay. I would like to introduce Al Bhakta, who's our second generation person here. It's an interesting story that he shared with the students on the first day. He started at age 18. He had that entrepreneurial endeavor. He comes from a decent middle class family, just like all of us, and he took the first step to start he started selling used cars, and today he got into food industry and various other industries. I think, I don't know, I cannot keep up the count, but today probably 250 or 300 restaurants they own, Genghis Grill, and they have several other businesses under Chalak Mitra group. And it's really amazing. In the last 15 years of story, we have right here. And these are the people who are industry entrepreneurs from our own community. And these are the great examples. So I really thank all of them taking their personal time. On my left, Krishna Kurapati. He's an engineer, electronics engineer. He comes from Hyderabad, the Osmania University. He took a step to get into business world, and he started a company. And I think he and his buddies, they sold the company 130 million or forgot. I don't know the exact number, but some big number, $250 million. So it's not easy. And these are the industries. And I have Mr. Sridhar Mittal on my right. I think he has a big company, and he will explain about his company. I don't know much about, so I really appreciate.
Sure. So Sridhar Mittal, I'm the CEO of a company called Zimperium. It's actually a Silicon Valley-based company that has a big office here in Dallas as well. It's in mobile security. And prior to this, I had another company called ITKO, which we sold to CA a few years ago.
And of course, Abid, he's another successful entrepreneur from Hyderabad. And he came when he was real young, and he has an amazing story he'll share. But again, I really appreciate all the children and their parents and the mentors. It's a big step. I mean, I think it's a raw product into future world leaders. And the way they're presenting, the way they came up with the business ideas, it's amazing. See, this is what makes the difference. We immigrants came to this country with a big dream, and we are trying to fulfill some of those dreams by us, or if we can't do that, we are trying to fulfill those dreams through our children. Nothing is stopping our children to get out in the world and become an entrepreneur, because Indian community, we have 2 household incomes, solid family structure, and we are good at number crunching. We are good at analyzing a situation, and we are this is the product that the future employment creators in America. We are the employment creators. We have a great minds. Our children are amazing the way they presented. And I'll start with Al to share some of his thoughts. talk about your company.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Once again, thank you for having us. We're sitting through some of the presentations this afternoon. Just the kids were absolutely amazing and impressive. Once again, I learned a lot from the kids, just some of the business ideas they have. And one thing they reminded me to do is just continue to dream big, and anything is possible. So I definitely see future CEOs and CMOs of the world out there, and it's just enlightening and inspirational that our community is going to produce such assets to the world. So thanks for having us.
This event is really inspiring for all of us. I've been doing entrepreneurship for the last 20 years, and every time I come to events like this, I get more energy to do, recommit myself to entrepreneurship, because kids of this generation has everything that in their disposal to be a successful entrepreneurs, and T has provided a venue for them to be expressing their ideas and also pursuing their new ventures. And I'm very excited to be part of this. And when you look at the Indian community around the world, not just US, around the world, and we are by nature entrepreneurs, chaiwala to panwala, everybody is entrepreneur. So now we are scaling that with the technology into the next generation, and I think such events really create the momentum for kids to pursue their dreams, and also give the employment and give that validation to the world that we are going to be the 21st century leaders of the world.
I'm really enjoying myself this afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to the program. I think it's a great program. We are creating we're taking some exceptional young minds and making them into the CXOs of the next generation. So I look forward to more of these programs.
As I said, I couldn't agree more with you. I always talk about, kids learn. We all know that kids learn faster than adults. And the primary reason for that is kids don't have fear. So therefore, I always enjoy interacting with kids because they have no fear. They have the ability to dream. And I think T gives them a great platform to help them realize their dreams. So I think it's always fun for me to participate in these kind of events. I myself, as Srinivas said, came here at a very early age. Have several businesses in different industries, from education, technology, real estate, to food industries as well. We have been very fortunate, and it's great to be able to give back to the community out here. So thanks very much, Srinivas, for inviting me.
Absolutely echo every sentiment here. Thanks for having me here. Absolutely a delight to be here. Learning a lot. I agree with you, Al. It's just wonderful to see the energy levels and the enthusiasm with which these kids are presenting. Just fantastic. Thanks for having me here.
Hello everyone, all the judges, students and parents and guests, please take your seats. Alright, so the next session is going to start. Now the team Q is going to present their business plan. Go ahead team Q. Good luck.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone. And hello, my name is Ramya Reddy, and I'm here to present DocLink, the name of our company. And here are our team members.
Akil Mukula,
Praneet Khanda,
Tarun Yadila,
Satya Sarwar.
Okay. So, what are we trying to solve? There are 415 million people currently, or according to the 2015 statistics, who suffer from diabetes. And in 2040, it's predicted that there will be over 600 million people suffering from diabetes. And so, first of all, what is diabetes? As we all know, diabetes is a chronic disease where the pancreas do not make enough insulin in the body. Type 1 diabetes is when the insulin is not created at all, and type 2 diabetes is when that insulin which is created is not being effectively used.
So how did we want to solve this problem? Sorry about that. Well, our solution was very simple, and we decided to create an app. What does the app itself do? Well, it'll provide levels of the blood tests, like results, insulin levels, access to meal plans and other exercise plans, like easy ones that any person can do, provides daily reminders of medication, gives graphs on the progress, and it sends all this information to doctors, so it can be easily filed under the patient's name. So we decided to create a complementary product with our app that would make it more simple for the everyday user to have a more reliable blood test experience, I'd say. So this is basically an attachment, or rather an accessory, for iPhones, Androids, tablets, computers. We're creating different designs that would reasonably take a blood testing instrument and make it more portable, more easy to use, and it'll take away from the bulk of bigger products such as AccuCheck or Orbital.
We're moving on to our business model. We chose to do the affiliate marketing business model because, first of all, it has very minimal risk of losing money for us, the affiliate, and the merchant, the other bigger company that we're partnering up with. And an example would be like, we were thinking of partnering up with Amazon Fresh for meal plans and provide a link for the consumer to go to Amazon Fresh and buy their fresh food products over there. And part of the profit that the Amazon Fresh makes goes toward us.
For our strengths, they include that it's very detailed and portable. It is very concise and organized from the results that come from the accessory device. It is also very portable because it's available on your device and you can take it to when you go to the restaurant or the store, you can see what your meal plan is. And a potential drawback is it won't be available for people in the third world countries. But for the opportunities, however, we can take the statistics from the first and second world countries and develop a product that we can make towards the people in third world countries.
According to 2016 statistics, the healthcare industry's revenue totals to over $1 trillion, with over 700,000 healthcare companies and over 16 million people working in them. And these numbers are not fixed. They're constantly increasing. In the next 8 years, they're expected to grow by more than 21%. Our target age group is 20 and above because this is when people usually get diagnosed with diabetes. We plan to target insurance companies so people don't have to pay that much for it, they can pay less for the product. We plan to target government and private hospitals along with contacting doctors' offices and also pharmacies for shelving the product.
Okay, so these are the finance projections that we came up with. So in a span of a year, the capital investment we put as $40. So to make one machine, along with the supplies like the needles and the test strips, it'll take approximately, let's say, $40. And then when we're actually selling the product, if we sell it for like about $200, we get $160 profit. So with that, if we multiply it by like however many products we decide to sell each month, so if the amount of products we're selling each month increases by 20, so will our sale projection. So our sales will increase, and that's what we hope. So this is a more detailed analysis of that bar graph. And so the amount we are asking for is 100K, and 25% of that goes back to you, to the investor. And so we believe that, okay, so how did I come up to this number? I got a specific, like for the machine itself, if it takes $2,000 to just make the machine itself, and the needles, like for each machine, you'll need approximately a specific amount, like 100 needles per machine. And then each month you have to get a new supply of needles and test strips. So it will be approximately 1,500. So adding up all of the supplies and the machines and the the advertising and marketing money that takes to make that much. So if you add up all that, it comes up to around 100K. Thank you, and if you do have any questions.
Real quick, thanks to TEA for giving us this opportunity, and to the judges. Just want to let that know.
Do you guys need FDA approval for this?
Yes. We're planning on getting that for the product as soon as we see it reliable for the everyday user.
How many who are your competitors?
We've seen competitors such as AccuCheck make apps like AccuCheck Connect, but it doesn't offer as much as we do, because ours offers menus and exercises, and there it just sends the results, like the basics, basically. So we're planning going ahead and revolutionizing this.
So the question for you is, if they are doing something you already planning to do, and if you have some more features, they can also do the same features by the time you come out with it.
Yeah, we were thinking about that, and in turn, we were also thinking about partnering up with AccuCheck, because they also have the Bluetooth availability. So that could also work out, where we partner up with them and also feed them our idea.